Have you switched into software engineering? Do you feel like you're losing out on your research skills and diving more into software side?
This is a quite interesting question because I think that data scientist is a dying role. I don't want to say that too, too hard, but if you look, for example, now LinkedIn and you try to look for a data science role, they are literally dying since the number of open positions for data scientists is they are really few. They are decreasing, and the one, for example, software engineering, AI engineering, machine learning engineering, they are increasing. So I think the role is really switching because 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you just needed to know statistics, a bit of Python programming, and it was fine. You were on top, and you would be fine. Now you need to know everything. You need to know Docker, you need to know fast API, you need to deploy, you need to do AI to fine tune, you need to do everything. Spark, you are a bit on data engineering, a bit of software engineering, and yeah, I think the role is really changing.
Do you think we are heading in the right direction with these? Because like I've also seen this pattern that I see a hiring post and they require all kind of skills from a single person. I mean, they want everything from one person. Is it being a new normal, or will that change in future?
I don't know if it's gonna change. I really would like to know it, but I think if AI continues to go this way, and it will be more and more easy to develop and even to do like an end-to-end project. I think people will must manage more frameworks. So you don't need Python and statistic, but you need everything basically, especially for startups when you have one two people that are from uh, that need to do everything. You need to do everything. So I think things are going in that direction, and you don't need any more
But
statistics. Just
but
statistics.
but do we actually, according to the job requirements, do we actually do or use those all of the tools which are mentioned? Do we ever use, or does our work actually revolve around all of these tools? Because at the end, when you see the job descriptions, okay, it more looks like the combination of all the jargons which exist in the field right now. Okay, it's not just about data
Yeah.
science, it's more about data engineering stuff, then AI engineering. Now people are not actually sure that what the role should be called. You would be seeing that data science analytics engineer.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
you would see this role as well, data science analytics engineer, or AI data science developer. So I'm asking that, okay, you have written the JD, but have the hiring manager who was actually like hiring for the roles, do they actually see those job descriptions? Because at the end, if you are hiring for a data science, okay, then you don't actually need people who are like proper data engineers, because otherwise people going to be get confused. Okay, for the beginning roles it's fine, for the entry level roles, because they don't have any particular experience that they can do anything. But for people who are like, if you are hiring for 3 years 4 years of experience, then what kind of skills you actually want? If you have to hire someone, suppose that you are working in a company right now, and whatever kind of role you do, and if you have to hire for the similar role, so what do you look in a candidate?
but I think this really depends on the role. If you want just someone that needs to do data science and he just need to do his POC and just his notebook with the model, you don't need to know fast API, Docker, or data engineering or software engineering concept. So this is fine. So if I would hire just a data scientist, it's okay. For a bigger company, it's not a problem. But if you are a startup and you need someone that is doing, the POC, the model, the fine tuning, and then you need to deploy the model. You need someone that knows a bit of everything. He cannot master everything for sure, but you need someone that can do everything. The other problem, I think, that today people are asking higher skills even if they don't need. So sometimes they ask for people for junior profiles. They ask already 2 3 years of experience, or they ask like you need to know Spark or things like that. But if you haven't worked in a bigger company, then they have millions of data, you cannot know Spark or other things. So I think it's also a bit the scarcity of jobs, and that people are requiring higher skills, even if in the actual job you don't need to know everything. You don't need to deploy and to do everything by hand, but they just want more skilled people, even if they don't need all this skill.
I think I think this there might be a difference between how startups or big MNCs work. So startups would generally prefer people who know everything, while bigger companies prefer a specialized candidate into something.
Yeah.
So they prefer more subject matter experts over a generalist guy. But a startup would prefer a generalist guy who have hands on over everything. I believe,
Hmm.
right?
Also true. Yeah, you're right, for sure.